Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Coverage you can count on. Way 31 News at 5 starts now.
A tangled tale of sexual favors, discrimination, and racism. That just starts the list of complaints in a new federal lawsuit filed against the Madison County Sheriff's Office. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Demetria McClinton.
And I'm Dan Schaefer. Way 31's Greg Privet has been working all day today to get all sides of this story. He joins us now from the federal courthouse. Greg?
Dan and Demetria, the federal complaint itself, 625 pages. That's more than this ream of paper. The lengthy lawsuit is disturbing in its detail. A story of sex, law officers, and a hidden video camera. The plaintiff, Marina Garcia, an investigator employed by the Madison County Sheriff's Office for 21 years. 80 counts of allegations against a long list of defendants. Of particular interest, Garcia's former superior officer, Charles Berry. Now retired, Captain Berry headed the sheriff's criminal investigative division. The complaint claims Garcia advised her immediate supervisor she hid a camera because she wanted undeniable proof Captain Berry was involved in a sexual relationship with another female employee. And according to the lawsuit, Berry wasn't the only man in the sheriff's office having sex with the unnamed woman. The suit says the woman was using investigator Garcia's desk chair as part of her props for performing sex acts on male employees of the sheriff's office. According to the complaint, that woman's alleged affair with Captain Berry prevented investigator Garcia from advancing in the sheriff's office. The lawsuit also lays out the woman, emboldened because of her relationship with Berry, bossed around Garcia. The complaint says all this created a sexually hostile work environment. It goes on to say, when Garcia complained and offered up her video evidence, she was the one retaliated against with threats, even a demotion. The unnamed woman eventually fired. The lawsuit also complains of racial slurs against Hispanics in general and at least one black employee. Garcia's lawsuit alleges the Human Resources Department put in place to protect her failed, and she's the one left to suffer. Also named as defendants, Sheriff Blake Dorning, former Chief Deputy, now Madison Police Chief David Jernigan, County Commission Chairman Dale Strong, along with 5 commissioners, Michael Salamonski, current head of the Sheriff's Criminal Investigative Division, plus the county's Human Resources Director and Deputy Director. Garcia's attorney, Mike Weathers, tells Way 31, this is not just any company or organization or business. This is a law enforcement agency that is supposed to be enforcing the law, not doing right the opposite, and disobeying the law. We've reached out to Sheriff Blake Dorning, Commission Chairman Dale Strong, and County Attorney Jeff Rich. So far, no response. Reporting live in Huntsville, Greg Privet, Way.
Officer caught sexual misconduct on tape, but Alabama sheriff punished her instead. Madison County, Alabama sheriff is being sued for discrimination after members of the office allege multiple cases of sexual misconduct without consequence, one of which was caught on tape. According to WHNT, a lawsuit claims that Marina Garcia, who's worked as an investigator for 21 years, was the subject of Sheriff Blake Dorning's retaliation after reporting the problems to supervisors. The problems began after she was transferred to work in the Sex Offender Registration Notification Act, SORNA, office in 2004, according to the suit. Garcia ultimately set up recording equipment to catch a deputy in the Criminal Investigation Division involved in a sex act. Her attorney explained that she concluded she was forced to record the incident to prove what she was experiencing. Investigator Garcia felt it would be futile to complain to Sheriff Dorning and Chief Deputy Sheriff Jernigan, said attorney Michael Weathers. That nothing would be done and her only recourse within the sheriff's office was to video and audio record what was going on. The lawsuit comes after Garcia said she was punished, threatened, and demoted after complaining about a culture of harassment and a relationship between a supervisor and a subordinate. The suit says that Garcia complained to Supervisor Charles Berry, who is also named as a defendant in the case. he is alleged to have been having an affair with an anonymous female subordinate staffer. Investigator Garcia complained and reported that because of anonymous relationship with Captain Charles Berry, Anonymous would take over Garcia's job and tell Investigator Garcia what to do and not to do, the lawsuit claims. She alleged Berry's relationship with the subordinate hindered with her work and made for a hostile workplace. The suit alleges that the anonymous woman used Garcia's desk chair as part of a prop in performing oral sex on male sheriff staffers as well as her ruler to measure the size of their penises. Investigator Garcia complained that Captain Berry's relationship with Anonymous was based on sexual favoritism, the lawsuit says. Investigator Garcia complained and reported that Anonymous did what was expected of her by male supervisors in the sheriff's office in order to obtain favorable performance evaluations and power in the sheriff's office, to get favorable job assignments, and to further advance herself as far as the male-dominated supervisory staff of the sheriff's office would allow her to advance. The suit also complains of a culture of racism within the department with racial slurs used for Latinos. There were also questions by officers about the immigration status of Garcia's husband. Investigator Garcia was told by Lieutenant Ron Durding to not help any Hispanics/Mexicans with car tags or anything else in any shape, form, or fashion, the suit claims. Lieutenant Durding told Investigator Garcia that Hispanics/Mexicans would blow up the Madison County, Alabama courthouse. Berry is also accused of using slurs about a senior African American employee. Another person in the department clashed over the proportion of African American staffers. Another allegation is that Cap Michael Salomonsky, who chairs the Criminal Investigations Division, had inappropriate posters on his office walls. One read, "Notice sexual harassment in this area will not be reported, however, IT will be graded."
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.